Hey guys, it's Zoe, and today I'm going to be doing a more inspirational, meaningful life video. So it's about confidence, and this one's more about outer confidence and loving how you look, loving who you are. I will be doing separate topics. If you have any ideas, leave them in the comments below. So I have a few notes so I don't get off topic, but okay, so confidence is hard to gain. And it's easy to lose. I know there's good things that you don't like about yourself. Nobody's perfect. Everybody has flaws. Everyone has things they don't like about themselves. But when you're sitting there thinking those negative thoughts, that's not going to help you get anywhere. That's not going to do anything for you. Learn to love what you can't change. If you can change it if you want to, but if you can't, embrace it. And you were born this way, and instead of focusing like, oh my gosh, this is never going to change, yeah, so learn to love it and learn to love what you have and embrace the things you do love about yourself. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and what that means is what may be pretty to you may not be pretty to someone else, and vice versa. Like when you think someone's attractive, they may not be attractive to your friend, and that's all it is. If someone is telling you, oh, you're ugly, or you're fat, or you're this, to this, not enough of this, it gets stuck in your head and you start to believe it. Those are opinions. Are those really your opinions, or are they someone else? You need to think about that. You need to think, is this really what I think, or is this what I think that I think now because of things that I'm hearing? And I know you heard this one before, but if some people are making fun of how you look, they could be jealous, or they could just be mean people, and half the time they don't even mean what they say. And if you're in high school or even in middle school, you're not going to be stuck with these people for the rest of your life. In 4 years or whatever grade you're in, you're not going to even remember half of them. You are going to have a few close friends by the time you get out of high school, but a lot of them, everyone's going to go to a different college, everyone's going to move, you're going to be on your own, and you're going to be an adult, and all that stuff that people were saying does not matter anymore. Yeah, you're going to be stuck with them for 4 years, okay, but it's school. It's going to get over with, and you can move on with your life, and half those people aren't even going to remember your name, and they're not even going to care anymore, and you're not going to care what they think because they're not going to be in your life. I know if it is your friends, it can sometimes hurt more, but if they were really your true friends, they wouldn't hurt you like that. And if it's people that aren't your friends, who cares what they think? Who cares what their opinion is? Why does their opinion matter so much, you know? Why should you care what they're thinking or saying about you when they're not your friends, they're not important in your life, and like I said, you're not going to be with them after school's over, so you shouldn't let their words or their thoughts affect how you are, because they don't matter. You can't please everyone, and you can't make everybody like you. That's just how it is. Some people are going to like you for not going to like you for no reason at all, and you're not going to know why. Some people might not like you because they think you're too pretty, or it's a matter of reasons. People judge a lot, but you can't please everybody, and that's not your fault. A lot of people judge people before they get to see your personality, and I think that's really stupid. I'll be friends with anyone as long as they're a good person. I personally don't think anyone's ugly unless they have an ugly personality. Someone can have the prettiest face, but if their personality is ugly, that's what makes them an ugly person. You can't just say, oh, that person's ugly. That could end up being your best friends, and you would never know because you choose not to be friends with them or hang out with them or give them a chance because of their appearance. But a lot of people, they judge before they even get to know who you are as a person. If someone doesn't like your shirt or your hairstyle or what you're wearing, who cares? It's your shirt. It's not their shirt. It's your shirt. You're the one wearing it. They're not wearing it. So why should they care what you're doing with your life and what you're deciding to wear? Because it's what you like to do. And you're expressing yourself because it makes you happy. And if they don't like it, oh well. They don't have to deal with it. It's not their shirt. I know there are flaws. I'm not saying you have to be 100% happy with yourself all the time, or just, you know, think that there's nothing wrong with you, because everybody does have flaws, but your flaws are what you think is a flaw, not what someone else thinks is a flaw. There may be a slightly crooked tooth that you hate, that drives you crazy, that you think is the worst thing about you, but half of the time people won't notice it unless you physically point it out to them, or unless they're really close to you, or, you know, a really close person in your life. But if you don't tell them, or you don't point it out, or you don't let it act like it bothers you, they won't even notice. They're too busy worrying about their flaws and what everyone else is thinking of them. It sounds hard to believe, but think about it. You're sitting here worrying about what people are thinking of you as you walk by and looking at you. What are they thinking? What are they saying about you? What do they think of you? They're doing the same thing you're doing. They just might not show it. You may think they're the most confident person, but sometimes they're thinking the same thing. They're too busy worrying about how their hair looks and what their outfit looks like and what their flaws are, and they're too busy worrying about their lives to really notice what's so horrible about your appearance. There's something I wrote down that I'd like to share with you guys, and it says, there's no satisfaction from looking at yourself through someone else's eyes. You have the power to choose what you want to see. And that's what I've been talking about this whole time. If you're judging yourself and looking at yourself through someone else's opinions of you, you're not going to feel so great unless their opinions are good. You have the power to change how you see yourself. Like I said, true friends wouldn't judge you. They're your friends because they love who you are. Whether they think you're pretty or not shouldn't matter to them, because they love who you are as a person and they want to be around you. That's why they're your friends. If they're trying to change you or judging you, then they're not really true friends, and I just don't recommend being around people who are going to bring you down all the time and make you feel worse about yourself, because those are not healthy relationships to be around, and you need to surround yourself with people who care about you and love you for who you are, whether they think you look good or not. That should not be the point. The point is accepting you and accepting who you are. And I know this channel is about makeup and beauty, and I'm not just teaching you how to be pretty. I like to express makeup because makeup is my art, and I will link down below the why I wear makeup video, because that's also explaining what makeup actually means to me. There's actually a meaning for it, and there's nothing wrong with wearing makeup. Yes, it might boost your confidence just a little bit, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I'm sure every girl feels a little bit prettier in makeup, or they feel like they are more dressed up or more put together. Maybe it covers acne. Whatever it does for you, that's perfectly fine because it's going to make you feel happy. But wear makeup for you. Don't wear it for someone else. Don't wear it because all your friends are wearing it. Don't wear it because you feel like you have to wear it. Wear it because you want to do it. Like, wear that shirt because you like the shirt. Who cares if no one else likes your makeup or no one else likes your shirt? Like I've said before, you have the ability to enhance your natural features with makeup or with whatever you want. If you like your arms, if you think you have really nice arms, for example, wear tank tops. Show them off. Flaunt what you love. And I know it sounds bad, but you can hide what you don't love to make yourself feel better. It doesn't matter what everyone else thinks. If what you may think is ugly, someone else might think is beautiful on you. But if you don't like it, you can cover it up with makeup or whatever you don't like about yourself. But then while you're also doing that, enhance what you do like to really bring out the features that you think are amazing. You were born this way. Like the Lady Gaga song, as weird as that sounds, but you were born like that. I'm not trying to push religions on anybody. It's whatever you choose to believe, but that's how God made you. Or if you don't believe in God, then that's how you were born. That's how you were made. That's what two of your parents, that's you. That's how you came out of this world, and that's how you're supposed to be. God created so many different kinds of beautiful, and there's a reason you have that feature and someone else doesn't. There's a reason someone might have better legs and you don't. You might have something better that they don't have and you don't even realize it. And you may think, oh my gosh, that girl's face is so pretty, but she could be thinking that about you and you have no idea. She could be thinking that she's not pretty, but you think she is. Like I said, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It's all an opinion. It's all how you see things, and so you may not have something that you want, but you may also have something that someone else wants. Before I go, I have one tip for you in this video, and I'm going to try to give a few tips in each video at the end of it to try to see if this helps. And you're going to look at me, or not really look at me, look at the computer or whatever, that I'm like I'm crazy, and you're going to be like, that won't work, or that sounds stupid. It sounds silly, but compliment yourself. Not like, you don't have to actually say it out loud like, oh my gosh, you look so pretty today. You don't have to do that if it feels silly, but you don't have to be around people to do it. In the morning when you're getting ready, or just look in the mirror and really focus on what's beautiful about you. And don't say there's nothing, because you are beautiful, and I'm not just saying that, are beautiful. You there's something beautiful about each and every one of you, and if I could see all of you guys, I could probably give you a list of things that I think are beautiful. But like I said, it doesn't matter what I think. It matters what you think, because that's how your mind is going to think, and that's how you're going to feel for the rest of your life. So compliment yourself. Something that you do like, and it sounds silly, but really, if you actually compliment yourself on something every day, you'll notice that you'll start to be more positive, and you'll start to be more grateful for what you have, and you'll start to realize, maybe I'm not all that ugly. Maybe I'm not as bad as I thought, because you look at yourself and you're like, okay, maybe I don't like that much, but here's this I like, and here's this, and here's this, and maybe there's more stuff you don't like, but you don't need to focus on that, because what's that going to do? That's just going to upset you, and that's going to make you negative and not like yourself, and no one wants to feel like that. So push the flaws behind you, embrace them, hide them, whatever you want to do, but really focus on what you do like about yourself, because that's what makes you beautiful. And if you really want to feel beautiful, you need to tell yourself that. I know looks don't matter, and it's what's on the inside that counts, obviously, but I know a lot of girls especially suffer with how they look. So I wanted to do this video first, since I hope it helps. I'm obviously not a professional, but I wanted to get my opinions out there and my thoughts, and hopefully it helped at least one person. I hope you guys enjoyed, and remember, you are beautiful, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.